back after a quick patch job with the editing. We are
patch
back.
job. What is the guy's name? Patches McGee?
Patches O'Houlihan.
Patches O'Houlihan.
You can dodge a wrench.
You can dodge a ball. Oh, wait, the right on sync there.
Right on sync.
Right in sync.
I love standing on the sink.
But giving babies baths in the sink is funny because if you just imagine like adults trying to take a bath in the sink, it's funny.
Right.
Just get your whole big body in the sink and just like with a little, little water, some soap.
That's Elf, man.
Yeah, Elf. Elf, bro. Because it's funny because Will Ferrell's actually like a pretty tall guy.
Right.
But it'd have been funny if they like really got like a short actor and then also put like the elves around him, so it'd be like double short.
A perspective manipulator.
Exactly, perspective manipulator.
If you have ever seen a Pop Star, you understand that reference. If you have not, then you will soon understand it because we trust you will go watch that now.
Dodgeball, Pop Star, Elf, dropping some good movie references today.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so for a new segment called "You Learn Something New Every Day" that I just invented, Ryan taught me today that Google Docs and Google Drive are like kind of the same thing.
No way.
Yeah.
So it's like all your docs are in your drive, but the drive just also has like other types of files. But I always open it and I will have to print a paper or something. It'll be in my docs or my drive. I never know which one. I always click on the wrong one. I have to go to the other one. And Ryan just saved me a lot of hassle. And I just want to clap it up for Ryan today.
And hopefully we've taught you all something as well.
It's his birthday.
Maybe.
It's his birthday.
Yeah, it's definitely his birthday.
Oh, okay. What was the other thing?
Well, the other thing is we're just informative.
Exactly. This is an educational podcast.
Right.
If nothing else, you're learning.
And if nothing else, it's also Ryan's birthday.
It's always Ryan's birthday. Happy birthday, Ryan. Happy birthday.
How old am I turning today?
You tell us. It's your birthday.
Do you not know your birthday, man?
That's my birthday.
I'll tell you when your birthday is!
I'm bringing a cake next week.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, now you kind of got to.
I think I have to.
It's on air.
Red velvet or what?
Ooh, red. I heard red velvet was just chocolate with red food coloring. But
Oh, it's better though.
I feel like it's not.
Like
it's something added. Like it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know.
We're gonna have to give it a shot. We'll do a taste test next week and see. I'll get the same cake.
I want Ohio River flavored cake.
A
Coli cake.
I can't get that for you.
Sponge cake. Just take the sponge cake, dip it in the water, bring it up.
Sounds
That's
delicious.
the flavor.
But I'll get 2 cakes, okay? From Kroger. One will be red velvet, and one will be chocolate, and they'll be the same cake from Kroger.
Blind taste test.
Blind taste test.
That's a good idea.
It is a good idea.
And actually, I was gonna make like a blind joke, but never mind. I don't know. Anyway, blind taste test. Well, you have a nice tie on right now. If you want to bring that next week, we can use that as our blindfold.
We can do that.
Well, we could do the little thing they do at the wedding where they feed each other and then they get it right in the face.
Yeah.
Ooh, I had this idea for my future wedding. What if you had a bunch of 1,000 cake pops and no wedding cake?
I feel like that's been done, man.
I mean, probably, but at the same
I've
time,
seen cupcakes done before.
Cupcakes are okay. I just love cake pops.
Cake pops are so good, but see, my problem with them is I'll eat them too many times.
Well, it's a wedding, so I feel like you're supposed to eat. You're supposed to eat till you're unhappy. Oh, look at these little ones. It's like a little dress one and then a little tuxedo cake.
We gotta tweet that out, right?
Yes. Ryan, are you on it?
Sure.
Tweeting out these wedding cake pops. But it would just be funny to just have no other cake. Like, oh, where's the cake? Oh, and just eat cake pops 3 at a time. Just 1,000 of them, and only have 20 people at your wedding. That'd be the move, I feel like.
I wanna have my wedding go exactly this way.
Allie, listen up.
That's an interesting comment. So,
It's an interesting comment.
So, wife cakes me, right? Throws cake in my face.
Cakes.
I then
get caked.
I then throw cake at her. I miss. Hit somebody in the crowd. That person in the crowd knows what's happening. They then throw cake at me. All heck breaks loose. And just absolute food fight at the wedding. Everyone in their tuxes, everyone in their dresses.
I think there's a show called Cake War, but I don't think it's that. I think it's a different kind.
I think it's who can cook the coolest looking cake.
And yours will be who can throw the most painful fistful of cake.
I hope it's me.
It's sometimes they have that kind of that hard sugar stuff. You know what I'm talking about? hard. It's like a hard sugar like frosting, and it's like if you crack it, then you could like kind of ninja star it, get somebody in the eye or something.
I was thinking more like cake, not sharp objects. But that
Well, some cakes have
you
sharp
can do what
objects.
you want at your wedding, man. Put it this way: your wedding won't be my wedding.
Wait, are we getting married?
No, I'll be in attendance,
Oh,
but
we're
I don't
not
think that
getting
like
married.
I don't think we are getting married, but I'll be there.
Leo's being a jerk this week. Won't even marry me. Anyway, let's
You
move
caught
on.
me.
April Fools! No, I don't know. Oh, I should have proposed to you, and that could have been our April Fool.
With a ring pop.
Ooh, or a cake pop.
If it was raspberry flavored, I would for sure go for it.
Or just, just till you can suckle that boy down, and then you're like, actually, never mind.
Yeah, you're probably right.
That sounds like a you thing to do.
Probably onto something there.
Stealing cake pops, selling jerseys. So, do you guys have any April Fool's Day comments?
This year, April Fool's Day was Easter, so it kind of just blends into one.
Easter Day.
April
April Fool's Easter.
So was it not really Easter?
Or was it not really April Fool's Day?
It was both, and it was snowing. I wish the
Some
snow was an April Fool's joke,
ambiguity.
but it was not.
There was not snow in Michigan, where I was for April Fool's Day. It's pretty sunny. I wore a turtleneck. I was gonna get a pic for the gram. Didn't really work out. That's okay.
I'm a big turtleneck guy, man.
Trying to cut down the narcissism,
We should match turtleneck someday.
I need because I have one right now that's like kind of brown, kind of like a shade of brown tan, which is cool. But I think a black one would be like an important addition to my wardrobe. So
I was thinking sky blue. So you're thinking
Ooh, sky
Steve
blue.
Jobs, and I'm thinking the Lonely Island.
sky blue would be pretty smooth.
Turtlenecks and chains. Right?
Turtleneck and chain, sipping on a light beverage. Sipping on a beverage. Ooh, I saw this headline for April Fool's Day, and it was, I don't know if it was like Norway or if it was like Arkansas or something, but some mayor told his town that an IKEA was gonna come to their town and bring like 4,000 jobs, and then he said it was April Fool's Day job, and so it's like nobody, and it's like
That's so
it was only like one day, so it's not like everyone's like, okay, like I'll set up my life now to get this job at IKEA, but that's like really big good news for like a town, And he was like, psych, y'all are staying poor.
That's so
And I was
savage.
like, bang.
Savagery, man. That's
And also just
wild.
who is this just like an old man who like has people around him that just yes men? Like who's like, oh yeah, go ahead and do that. Because every year it seems like there's April Fool's jokes where it's like, that is not it's not a joke, man.
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis, the unibrow.
The unibrow. It still exists.
I wasn't that like blown like, oh, because I feel like it easily could be a situation where like he had it for a while and people like, oh, you're the unibrow guy, but he wasn't that attached to it like other people were.
Right.
So
it's like more his brand than it is him.
Did they cover this on Amateur Hour, or this is new information?
This is new.
This is new. This is new.
IKEA fake April Fool's Day. I want to say it was like Norway, but anyway,
which is weird though, because
he
IKEA's
put
a Swedish company.
French mayor apologizes for April Fool's joke promising new IKEA.
Wow, that's what happens when
the
you live in
hapless
France.
French mayor proves it. April Fool's Day should be banned. French mayor apologizes after IKEA April Fool's falls flat.
Apology declined, French mayor.
French mayors,
I hate that French mayor, man.
He's the worst French mayor of all the French mayors.
I'm never moving to France because of it.
I know, I've been selling my plane ticket. I was on my way, but now
You guys
not
have had
anymore.
a lot of good things out there. Crepes, French fries.
Oh,
I had some crepes the crepes I had were not that good. But
Really?
anyway.
They're just thin pancakes.
Hey, they're
no,
pancakes,
no.
Ricky! Ricky, just
No.
say the thick pancakes and just break it
I
on,
was
Ricky!
so upset.
Biggest misconception of our generation.
Okay,
They're
I mean-
a total different animal.
Okay,
They're the same batter.
if
just
you have
one
to say
poured
it,
over a
if you
little
have to
thing.
say it in one line of text, a crepe is a thin pancake. But I mean, obviously, there's more like nuance to it than that. But it's really not so much different.
I find them immensely different.
All right, go. Good. The stage is yours. How?
So I'm going to stand on my pedestal here and talk about crepes for a
Soapbox.
second.
Crepes.
I'm a big pancakes guy. I'm a big waffles guy. I love French toast and crepes too. And you know what? My favorite restaurant is Bob Evans. In fact, I got a Bob Evans t-shirt for Easter. And
Bob Evans. Yum.
that's different. But we're going to move right along.
That's different.
We're going to move right along. And I have tried each and one of these breakfast carb items. And they're all great in their own right. But crepes are nothing like pancakes.
Sorry.
Are we gonna listen to that yodeling video now? Because I thought the stage was mine.
Yeah, no, it is yours. It was a malfunction.
Oh well,
Another
I
technical
already
difficulty.
kind of finished off. I was just gonna say they're different. You know, like.
Can I have some reasons,
like,
please? Some bullet points?
Put it this way: they're so different you can't compare them. Okay, so
Apples
orange.
to oranges.
What makes
it's
orange?
The same thing.
No, what makes the color orange different than the color green, Noah?
It's the color red.
Yeah, exactly. The color
No,
red.
not true. That's not how that works
So
at
it's
all.
like colors, you can do a spectrum and you can see how they look different. But a crepe and a pancake are really not so different. One's just thinner, and that's like a discernible thing. Like you know, a shade of red and a shade of blue, one might be darker, and you could say like, oh, this one's darker, or this one's thicker, this one's thinner.
Do you guys smell that? I smell a Twitter poll.
A Twitter poll! I thought you were going to
Yeah.
say something mean. Can you pull up the Twitter?
Oh no,
Ryan?
I wasn't gonna bring up your BO on the air, dude. Don't
Oh
worry.
yeah, I appreciate that. It's a private issue. All right, so I'm gonna put these at the bottom of the page. We're gonna tweet the cake pops and crepes. Wait, what's the Twitter poll? Are crepes thin pancakes?
And then another one. How's it pronounced? Because I'm pretty sure it's crepes.
Let's ask the French mayor.
Yeah, great idea. Because he seems like a real reputable source.
Real stand-up guy. Boo, French mayors.
Also, speaking about our Twitter, if you guys like chicken, we still have effing good gift cards for you guys.
Is chicken just thin ham?
No.
That's the
No.
question. That's the question to be asked.
That's no, that's not a question being asked, I don't believe.
I would just like to state that French toast is an underrated breakfast delight.
I tend to agree. I do enjoy it.
Yeah. All right. So, Leo, your eyebrows are looking awfully. I really don't want to say on fleek, so I'll say.
I was waiting for it.
I really don't want to say it. I just said it, but I don't want to use it. So I'll say awfully sharp today.
Thank you. They were recently waxed.
Wax. Was that
As
painful?
in about 2 hours ago. Yeah, it's pretty painful. I don't recommend it to anyone.
It's just like, yeah, it's pretty painful. Cut, scream. He's like, ah! He's just like screaming. I'm like,
yeah, like I said, I just don't recommend it. You know, it's like if you've ever used a dull
The
razor
price of
blade to
beef.
like a shave, like it's
dull bananas?
no dull like.
Oh, dull.
not
I was saying
sharp.
dull. Cincinnati accents, man. Anyway,
That's,
keep going.
You caught me. And it's more like a pulling them out kind of feeling, you know, when you're using a dull razor blade instead of a sharp one when you cut them, right?
Exactly.
Imagine that, but 100 times within a second. That's what waxing your eyebrows feels like.
Wait,
And
so where did you get your eyebrows waxed?
Yeah, was this in a garage or like in a parlor?
this was in a dining room.
A dining room.
Yes, my sister's.
Your sister.
Oh, Andy did it?
Andy did do my eyebrows.
So percentage-wise, 50-50, 40, 60, 80-20, how much were you in favor and how much were they the driving force of the waxing?
I know I needed it done. With that said, I was more apt to use, just your typical razor, than I was a waxing strip.
Mm-hmm.
Or
I feel like
hot
razors
wax.
are like, because if you slip, you're gonna like take off like just a little inch,
Right.
It's
And
gonna
that's
look
why
really
you gotta
bad.
be careful, right? But like, it was just like really painful. They really wanted to do it. They're always asking to do my makeup, and I always say no. And I figure maybe this will appease them a little bit, and they'll ease off of that one.
Appease them. I tell you what. Speaking of eyebrows, you guys know the dad from American Pie?
Yeah.
Yes.
That guy has got eyebrows. His name is Eugene Levy, and my goodness, he's got the real caterpillars.
He really.
It almost
does.
looks like more than they're thick, they're just so immensely jet black.
They are, and
Is what makes
especially
it
in
stick out.
comparison to his hair.
Yeah.
He's definitely using that touch of gray, and that's okay. He's
All right.
pulling off the look.
Let's see. All right, so I've typed in young. I'm about to hit the search button to see if they've sort of thickened in his age.
Let's see.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they were longer when he was younger. We're going to
Along
tweet out
with
some
the
pictures
lettuce.
of Eugene Levy as well.
Wait, so someone has already sided with Leo on this debate. We have 100%
Wait,
no.
let me see the tweet.
Wow.
That's not the question. Oh, yeah, it is the question.
Wow. Somebody
Are
has
crepes-
even.
Okay, well, we have to say, are crepes thin? Is it accurate to say that? Is it
I
accurate to
think we're butchering
concisely
this.
say that crepes are thin pancakes? Because obviously, like the question, the way you worded it, Ryan. No, I'm just kidding. It just kind of like sounds like we're demeaning crepes, and that wasn't my intention. My intention was just to say that, essentially, down to the brass tacks, they're not so different. But anyway,
so far I'm in the lead, and we haven't even uploaded the podcast yet.
Yeah, well,
So how about that?
sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
Thanks, Mom.
So, would you say you got these eyebrows done for any type of special occasion?
Not too special. It is a casual date night, but it is nonetheless a date night, so I figured why not.
Who doesn't get their eyebrows waxed here? Dave and Buster's.
I certainly.
I'm sorry. Wait, what about Dave and Buster's?
I'm going to Dave and Buster's.
Dave and Dusters?
Dave and Dusters.
Dave and Buster's Wednesday night?
One step up from Chuck E. Cheese.
Did you guys know Chuck E. Cheese's full name?
Charles Cheese?
Charles Cheddar.
Well, I wrote it down in here. It is Charles Entertainment Cheese. That's what the E stands for, is entertainment.
Wow.
And also, he's an orphan.
So was Babe Ruth.
Oh, two great figures of American history.
He was adopted by a Yankee Scout, I believe, and then...
Oriole Scout.
What?
The Orioles were a minor league team at that point. That's
What?
True.
He was adopted by a scout?
Yeah.
For his baseball? Wait,
yeah.
Wait, is this the blind side of baseball?
I mean, he was 16 years old, and they wanted him in the majors. They adopted him, naturally.
Wow. Dang, that's crazy. That's the blind side, bro.
Basically, Michael Orr, you have nothing on Babe Ruth.
Definitely. I mean, that's just true before even the orphan stuff.
RG3 signed today.
Yeah.
I don't want to step on Amateur Hour's toes.
I'll step on their toes. Safwan and Ryan.
Wow. Toasted.
Anyway. Wait, it took me way too long to find this, but we're gonna go back so I can do this reference real quick. But wait, so what are you doing tonight?
Date night?
Date night, you say?
I am saying date night.
Oh, if this does a commercial, it's gonna ruin it. No. Date night? Wow.
My level of discomfort is through the roof.
Well-timed reference there by Noah to pull up Marvin Gaye, Let's Get It On, with the quickness. Actually, took me about a minute and a half, but
Who's counting?
Exactly, who's counting? It's not like there's a timer at the bottom of the podcast.
Not at all. That doesn't exist. What's next?
First, tell me your favorite game at Dave & Buster's.
I like the one with the light bulbs where it
spins around.
Yeah, it spins around and you just gotta press the button to try and stop it at the right spot.
I hit 1,000.
Exactly.
What do you have any prize you have your eye on?
Well, the last time I went, I'd been saving up my little what do they call those?
Tokens,
tickets.
Yeah, sure, those things. For forever, because you go in there and as a kid you're all excited and whatnot. Oh, I want this.
For an eyebrow waxing kit.
And yeah, exactly. But then I never got anything.
I don't want to be like Eugene Levy.
Right, I was just kind of over it. Mm-hmm. And then I was saving them up, and then finally last time I found a 14-inch charcoal grill. So I was like, I need it. And then I found a spatula that you can put letters in it to engrave your name in your burgers. Oh! So I got that, right? And the guy was like, your hello ticket's short. And I was like, oh, okay, sorry.
It's this
back.
is only 4 tickets. Right? You need 14,000.
Okay. He was like, oh, no, dude, just whatever. You can have it. I was like, oh, neat, bro. Thanks.
Neat, bro. Thanks.
So, yeah, but now I'm probably just going to wind up getting a bunch of Fun Dip.
Fun Dip is a good choice.
Yeah, right. I don't even like the sticks. I just drink the powder.
I use the powder. Well, normally I'll start using the stick to get the powder, and then I'll just chomp the stick real quick, and then just finish the powder with the old fingies, Stick the old fingies in there. Delicious. Fingies is Michigan slang for fingers, for you guys that didn't know.
Oh, gotcha. I'm not from Michigan. I wouldn't know.
I'm not a Michigander.
Yeah, exactly. It's very clear. Anyway, what were we talking about? I had something to say before you distracted me with my fingies. Doesn't matter now. Anyway.
You're right, it does not.
Ryan got a haircut. That's on our agenda.
He did.
Got my ears lowered for sure.
Got your ears lowered?
Yeah.
Is that like a joke you've heard for a while?
Yeah.
So wait, so your ears, you got your hair raised, but you say you got your ears lowered?
Right.
Alright. You guys want to talk for a second while I try and remember what I was going to say?
How are we doing on time?
I think we're at 3 hours? 4 hours?
20 minutes.
20 minutes, including the first piece from earlier. That was 9 minutes. Should we leave that out?
I think we should.
Oh, now we have a Lost Files episode.
I don't know. I thought there was some good content in there.
Wait.
I was really liking that Ohio River piece.
We did do an expose on the cleanliness of the Ohio River.
Are we still recording?
We are still recording.
Like, Leo's laptop went dark, and then he had to put his password back in, and I was like, oh, did we accidentally stop recording? And then I was like, have we just been talking to ourselves this whole time?
That would be wild.
Would have been funny. Oh, all right, let's jump to this Tinder segment we got. So,
oh, good.
My man, the podcast genius, Leo, laid this on me before. Why don't you explain the segment?
So basically, we have, if you guys have ever heard of the popular app Tinder.
Tinder.
Basically,
Leo's a big fan of the Tinder.
That's how.
Not exactly.
That's how the French mayor says it.
Tinder. From my understanding of Tinder, the way it works is, a certain subject comes up, you swipe right if you like, you swipe left if you don't. So that's what we're doing here today.
Daddy likey.
What's left on that one.
All right, so I wrote down a few topics.
What's the first one?
All right, ready?
Let's hear it.
Kneecaps.
Kneecaps. Oh, I'll have to go
Faster.
left.
Lefter?
Without a doubt.
Walmart Yodel Kid.
Walmart Yodel Kid. All right, we got a clip. Left.
Daddy, beautiful. Daddy.
Left to both Walmart Yodel Kid as well as Noah imitating the Walmart Yodel Kid.
Daddy. His name is Mason Ramsey. He's my hero. Next.
What about hockey players named after bread?
Right.
Oh, I thought you were saying right, like correct. Suspenders.
I'll throw it right at you.
Sexy suspenders.
Definitely right at you.
Suspenders again.
Right, yeah, definitely.
All right, well, at least he's consistent. Elvis.
Elvis, definitely a right. I want his letters.
Do you swipe left on anything?
This man's got low standards, ladies and gentlemen.
Apparently.
Yellow carrots.
Yellow carrots, that just doesn't sound good. I'll go left.
Wallace and Gromit.
I used to be a big claymation guy, and I haven't given it a try lately, so we'll go right,
Dirt.
Dirt. I like dirt Sundays, right.
Ooh.
Or for Fridays?
Okay. Finding Nemo.
Halfway because I think Finding Dory ruined it.
Hot take. Oh, okay. Maybe we'll return to that. Solitaire.
Definitely right. Whenever you play on your phone or on your computer and then all the cards go everywhere and you win, most satisfying feeling you have ever had.
Flat shoelaces.
Flat shoelaces? Yes, definitely. They make more sense than round ones. Right.
Round shoelaces?
Round shoelaces? Left. They don't make as much sense as flat ones. Left.
Why do they not make as much sense?
They're harder to tie.
Huh, perhaps they are.
You ever tried to, fold a circular piece of paper?
The only shoes I really ever tie are my cleats, though. It's not like I really tie shoes these days.
Yeah, that's true. I see you wearing some retro J's.
Exclusively Velcro over here.
Nice. He took the Z-straps from Skechers and put them on his Jordans. They're looking fresh.
Exactly. I'm going into fashion. Oh, being able to sew would be so cool.
It would be.
To be able to just have an idea and just make your own clothes. Plus, because it would kind of look bad. And people were like, "Did you make that?" Like, yeah, I made this.
And then if someone was like, that looks stupid," you'd be like, "Well, I made it, so."
Yeah, it's your own excuse.
Right.
All right. Well, that was our Tinder segment. We got some hot takes, some swipe rights, some swipe lefts. I have a short Easter story, and then besides that, I think we're about wrapping it up. Sounds good?
Sounds like a plan.
So, Easter, bunnies, chocolate. I didn't get one for Easter, so the next day, headed to Meijer. Everything was 50% off.
Mm-hmm.
Great deals. Got 2 chocolate Easter bunnies.
For the price of one.
Yeah, for the price of one, penny or something. They're flying off the shelves.
Wow. I didn't know rabbits could fly.
Before this continues, does Michigan have Esther Press?
I'm sorry, what?
Does Michigan have Esther Press?
What's that?
The best chocolate you'll ever have.
Does Walmart have it?
It's like a Cincinnati-based thing out of Silverton.
Let me see if I recognize it. How do you spell it?
E-S-T-E-R.
E-S-T-E-R.
Price. P-R-I-C-E.
Never heard of it.
You never heard of it?
No.
Best chocolate you'll ever have.
Ether Price?
Yeah. It's everywhere at Kroger these days.
Well, if it's in Kroger and Walmart, Meijer probably has it. But anyway, it says celebrating 90 years. I don't want to eat 90-year-old chocolate. I want fresh chocolate, Ryan.
That's sick.
It's disgusting. It's worse than Ohio River. Anyway, I got a chocolate bunny. I was driving back to the Mount. A nice, drive. A little warm. Had the bunny sitting in my passenger seat. Went to go rip it open.
Of your bug?
Yeah, my yellow. Now people know what I drive. They're gonna mob me for autographs.
His license plate number is
909 from our call. It's 42069. That's just facts. Okay, so I'm trying to eat it. It's kind of warm. It starts like melting in my hand. I'm trying to, pay attention. It's a highway. I got cruise control on, but still, like, nobody wants to get in a car crash. So I'm trying to eat it. I'm trying to drive. I haven't eaten that much, so it's like as soon as it touches my tongue, it like starts like metabolizing, and I start feeling like a big old ball of sugar, and like I need like a nap and a puke at the same time. And so then I put the chocolate bunny down and drove the rest of the way with chocolatey hands on my steering wheel.
Did you then lick your steering wheel?
I'm saving that for later.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Saving that for a treat.
Let it age, right?
Yeah, it's like blue cheese. You want to like a fine wine.
Yeah. Or like
Ryan, 90-year-old
or
chocolate.
like cheddar cheese too. You want to let cheddar cheese.
Exactly. You go to Skyline, you get your dog with all the cheese.
Right.
Throw it in the cellar. Come back when your kids are 25, and you'll be ready to eat it.
I couldn't agree more. That's the way I do it too, man.
Precisely.
Is that a wrap?
I'm trying to make a joke with the new Subway commercials about wraps, but
They're terrible. They use Christmas music.
Do they?
Yeah.
I've just seen the little hamster eating the little rat.
That's one of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, we had to kill a mouse in the athletic complex today.
Oh, man.
He was like in a mouse trap, but he wasn't dead, so we had to kill him.
Jeez, Pete.
Emo stuff.
R.I.P.
We have a murderer among us.
I didn't kill it. It was killed. You want to fill in on that? Actually, we should probably wrap it up.
Yeah.
All right. We appreciate you guys for listening. I feel like I did not execute the chocolate bunny story well at all. But if you see me in person, you want to come up, I'll give you some good hand gestures and some excitement to really give that story the extra oomph.
No, that's why I interrupted you. I kind of ruined your mojo.
You did. I appreciate you taking the blame for that one. Taking the fall.
So what we've just determined is Noah sucks at podcasting, Ryan sucks at podcasting, and Leo does not suck at podcasting.
And Leo has bushy eyebrows. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week.
I got toasted. What can I say?
Toasted and roasted.
All in one. All right, everyone. Thanks.
We'll
see you next week.
We're off.